Alright. This video is for my mum and all my friends and family who I haven't told yet that I make YouTube videos. And if you're not them, fuck off! Okay, are they gone? And also this video is about Shrek. Oh, and Shrek 2. It's about Shrek 1 and Shrek 2 and which Shrek is the best Shrek, and spoiler alert, it's the first one, by the way.
Yes, my piss is green.
It's Shrek 1. I'm gonna get into all that in a second, but to explain why, I'm gonna need to go on this whole preamble about Terminator 1 and Terminator 2. Ha! You guys got tricked! This is a Terminator video now! Terminator 1 has a perfect, closed-loop time travel plot. When people bring up time travel media and they discuss the greatest time travel film of all time, they talk about Looper, Interstellar, Donnie Darko, and a bunch of others. But one of the most successful and clean time travel movies is actually the third Harry Potter film, because the narrative is a closed loop where the actions of the characters in the present determine both what will happen and what has already happened. But years before that Harry Potter wench put pen to paper, Terminator 1 opened a time travel story that closed with everything all tied up. The events of the movie, the actions of the protagonists, and the future it makes, it had all already happened, and it always will happen. It's a beautiful way to get around writing paradox into film and explaining it away with alternate timelines and ideas about causality. In the film, Kyle Reese seems to think that this is not the case.
I can't help you with what you must soon face except to say that the future is not set.
He thinks the future can change, but it becomes evident at the end of the film that Kyle Reese is the catalyst for John Connor's existence in the first place.
If you don't send Kyle, you can never be. God, a person could go crazy thinking about this.
And that, in fact, the future is set. It's beautiful, a fantastic piece of storytelling, a perfect closed loop where the end creates its beginning. But then, after doing all that, they decided to write a second movie. And immediately, to even have a second movie breaks the loop. It's a crucial plot point of the second film that the future is not necessarily fixed.
She intends to change the future.
And that it never was. That the actions of the characters in the first film did change the timeline, and they did create a new future, with the hand and the chip and the tech CEO who turns out to be kinda a good guy.
Warning. Warning. Clear work of fiction. Do not trust tech CEOs to be kinda a good guy. You should probably kill them.
In fact, we find out in the third movie, alright, cut that Sarah and John did change the future. But they didn't stop the war, they only delayed it. So why did I just say all that shit in a Shrek video?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, they broke something beautiful, something perfect to make this second movie. But what did they make? Only the greatest action film of all time. An absolute blockbuster. The most iconic action film ever. And I'm complaining about that? Everything about the second movie is better. The special effects were absolutely groundbreaking. The action in this movie is fucking insane. And the villain being a cop practically writes itself at that point.
Suck my fucking officer. Suck my.
And it tells a much better, much more compelling emotional narrative as well.
He's cool. I like him. Suck my.
But if the second film had never come out, if they stopped writing after the first, Terminator 1 would be the most well thought out piece of time travel fiction we have to date. But now that honor goes to fucking Harry Potter and that ghoul woman with the dirty apartment and the ugliest fuck soul. Great! Thanks Hollywood! Appreciate it! Fuck! So all of this is to say, sometimes when they write a sequel, they can cheapen the original. Sometimes it's worth it, as is the case here. And some other times, well, I'm going to talk about Shrek now. Shrek 1. Okay, let me stop bouncing on it. Who doesn't like Shrek?
How can you dare not liking the best movie ever, Shrek?
Shrek 1 has a beautiful and submersive narrative that was wonderfully original. Film opens. Shrek is a solitary loner, an outcast, who is very far outside the greater society. A monster to be destroyed.
Only you can help me destroy Shrek.
But, subvert your ideals please. Shrek likes it that way. Shrek's call to action comes when Lord Farquaad banishes the kingdom's fairy creature tales to his swamp. Did I say fairy creature tales? It says fairy tale creatures, man. But can I get a narrative subversion count on the screen, please? Shrek doesn't accept this quest to put right the great injustice that these folks are suffering. He fucks off to Farquaad's castle so he can be fucking alone again.
Farquaad's gonna get these fairy tale creatures out of our fucking country!
Subversion, the lordly character, sends the monster type character to rescue the princess character.
But where's the funny Shrek character?
Subversion, instead of slaying the dragon, one of our heroes tries to fuck the dragon. Subversion, the helpless princess turns out to be an extremely competent girl boss type character who can kick the shit out of a bunch of gay guys in the woods. And this movie came out way before 2014, so this predates being woke by like 10 years. We get a whole montage of the monster and the princess falling in love.
Bruh, y'all look at this. I'm down here with this white woman.
With a bunch of visual gags that subvert our expectations of these characters. So chalk up a bunch more subversions on the count, Lucas. Big subversion here, the princess is a monster too.
Fiona was, waiting while Shrek cooking, reading a book.
And the film wraps up in the complete opposite manner to how the normal ugly duckling tale goes. The two hideous characters accept themselves and each other exactly as they are. We get true love's first kiss, and then cut to a musical number. The film's fucking over. God damn, it's a snappy story. Just fucking beat after beat after beat. And I love it. Just a quick tale for the ages. Beautiful story. 90 minutes in and out. Shrek was such a good film. It's now omnipresent in our culture. And can we get a cut to the final narrative subversion count on the screen? My dear editor, 20? No, dude, you were supposed to count. Why the fuck would it be 20? Lucas, it's never gonna get to 20. Oh, shit, you already started. Okay, Shrek 2. Shrek 2. It's just as good as the first film, actually.
Yes. No.
Oh, it's slightly, like, marginally not as good as the first film. Yeah. I mean, that's my actual opinion. Yeah, I got you guys in the first half, didn't I? You thought I was going to talk shit about Shrek 2, didn't you?
If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
No, it's only a little bit not quite as good as the first one. It's still a really great movie. It's just, it doesn't have this in-depth, beautiful, subversive narrative structure like Shrek 1. In Shrek 2, there's a conflict between Shrek and his in-laws, which, what is that, like a parody of, I don't know, Meet the Fockers or something? And that actually came out like 6 months after Shrek 2, so yeah, I don't know, man. And actually, what the fuck is this? Ben Stiller, Robert De Niro tease Meet the Parents 4 with Ariana Grande. What? Who asked for that? When did they make a third? Is she like mixed race or something? Shrek 2 is a really fun family movie, and it does like explore the world that was built and deepen the relationships between characters, and the donkey is still in it.
The donkey is not the cute cuddly friend from the movies that we all know. The donkey is a hideous brown beast.
And then there's this part where the puppet is wearing ladies' underwear. Why is this here? I don't know who wrote that part. I don't know why they put that part in. That part's so good. Anyway, all of this is to say Shrek 2, super fun film. Fish out of water type film.
Guess where I'm from. Guess where I'm from. Guess where I'm from. Not around here.
But it's just not as deep, man. In the original Shrek, we learn that there is no fiercer storm to grace, no greater struggle to face than to love and to be loved. Life is beauty and pain, and it is such a glory to behold. All we really need is someone to share the sights and songs, the overflowing pain and depth of love that is a life worth living. And then in Shrek 2, there is a big cookie. Okay, you liked the second one as a kid. Me too. You like when the big cookie is there and they play that one song that you download and put on your iPod Classic. Me too! You're an adult now. It's time to do a critical film analysis. Make a video essay about it. When I was a kid, my favorite color was red. And it stayed that way because I had this undying sense of loyalty, not just to the color red, but to the person who I was. the person whose personality was, my favorite color is red. It stayed red until a few years ago when I realized I don't have to remain in obedience to this decision that some 5-year-old made. I don't even know him. He isn't here. He can't hurt me anymore. My favorite color is cyan now, which actually on the light spectrum, not the paint spectrum, is the opposite of red. Yes, the primary colors you know are possibly a lie, but that's a different video. And in fact, putting cyan and red and a bit of yellow together, that's my favorite color combination, which has a lot more depth and a lot more nuance than just my favorite color red, because I'm an adult. And you are too. And your favorite Shrek is Shrek 1 now. Okay? The elk gets it. You're also my boyfriend now. And the video's over. Except it isn't. You don't know why the fuck I was talking about Terminator before. They just announced a new Shrek.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Don't go see it. If you want to see Shrek and Donkey again, just rewatch the first one. Watch Shrek Retold. Have you seen Shrek Retold? It's a fan-made reanimation of the entire film. I put it on at parties sometimes. They just announced a remake of Lilo and Stitch. Don't go see it. There's nothing wrong with the original. It isn't dated. So much of what they put out now is just sequel slop. They put in the work on the first film because they have to, but a sequel is money already made. Shrek 1 was a serious risk. You think any studio executive would make Shrek 1 anymore? No. All they want to make is another Shrek 2. Shrek 2 was a guaranteed moneymaker. People overwhelmingly just go see sequels. Even if the movie is dog shit, they don't need to spend money on advertising. They don't need to spend money on the script. They don't even need to make it good, which is evident when you look at Inside Out 2, which made $1.69 billion at the box office. So please do not go see Shrek 5 in the cinema. Don't stream it either. This all contributes to their metrics. If you really want to see what happened to your favorite characters, use a more illegal means. I'm going to drink some water now. Okay. Oh my god, it's so fucking good. Lucas, if you put any of these I'm going to drink some water now parts in the final cut, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna come to your house, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna leave your limp body lying there. And don't buy into this fake outrage. Yeah, they changed the character design. That's propaganda, actually. They use the news as advertisement now. If this popped up on your timeline, what you were viewing was an ad. This was an ad. This was an advertising campaign, and it worked really well. So many more people are going to go see this film to find out if they ruined Shrek by changing the shape of his nose. And let's get this straight, they didn't. It doesn't matter. You shouldn't care, and you should go see films because you hear that they're good films, not just it's a sequel. Look, I don't hate Shrek 2, I really don't. But I hate Shrek 3, and I hate Shrek 4, and it's because of the success of Shrek 2 that they made the other ones. And actually, I realize now watching this Shrek 4 trailer footage that I've never seen Shrek 4, so maybe I'll download it illegally. I hate this marketplace. The market dictates that these studios can get away with only putting out reboots and sequels forever. And we are the market. And the more sequels that get made, the more opportunities Hollywood gets to potentially ruin what came before. In the case of T1 and T2, it was worth it. Shrek 1 wasn't damaged by Shrek 2's existence. But we gave the studio permission to make Shreks 3, 4, and now 5. And they're not going to stop. And that makes me resent Shrek 2. No franchise is safe from this franchise erosion. Even standalone films that aren't parts of franchises, like Terminator or Shrek. This thing is never going to end until we find a solution. And I think I found a solution. And the solution is simple. Find your local film studio rep and kill them. Kill your local studio rep. Kill them. Kill them now! This is Rubbed Genie's work. He makes the backgrounds to these videos. Go click the link in the description. It'll be at the top of the description, not the bottom. Not hard to find. Go and follow him, and not me. Unsubscribe from this channel. I do not make critical film analysis video essays. You will not find any joy in hitting that subscribe button. Do not follow me. Follow your dreams. Massive shout out to Jim Woodhart. And if you watch this whole video, you are my boyfriend now. Suck my dick, officer. Suck my dick.